Armando here, Armando's Exotic Zoo, and we're gonna build a PVC enclosure for a surprise animal that we're gonna get here soon. So I've got this PVC here, 3 sheets. The sheets themselves were 4 feet by 8 feet long. I had them cut. I've got some 2x4s in the room, and these are 2x6. The enclosure we're gonna make is gonna be 6 feet long, 2 feet wide, and 4 feet tall. Alright, so I'm gonna get building, and I'll keep you guys filled in as I progress with the build. So I've started moving things to our bedroom where it's actually gonna go. There's Marley again. And this is the back piece, so this is the part that's gonna be 4 feet tall. So I've laid it down. I gotta wipe it down a little bit. I've got some silicone right there where I'm gonna go over the crack just to make sure that it's sealed up nice and good. And then I have these plates here that I'm gonna put on there to also help hold it together, keep it nice and strong. And then I'll flip it over because this is gonna be the back side on the outside. I'll flip it over, I'll clean that side too, and then I'll post it up against the wall over here, maybe by Marley. Alright, so I'll keep you guys following along with me. Alright everyone, so I've got the back side over there drying still. The silicone's drying. I put some wheels on here. This is going to be our bottom side. And I put these wheels on here because this enclosure, once it's built, it's going to be very heavy, and I'd like to be able to move it around if I need to or if I want to. I'd like to just have that option. Hey Marley. Alright, so here I have the sides all put together. They're not screwed in yet. I just put some Gorilla Tape on there to hold it together so that I can start screwing things in since I'm working by myself. So you can see here. Pretty big. It's laying on its back side, so once I screw it all together, I'll stand it up, get some more screws in there, and then I'll flip it over and put the wheels on there. Hey Moo. Alright, so it's mainly pretty much all put together here. Okay, all siliconed up, all screwed together. I put some tape there because there was some little tiny gaps there, so I covered that up with silicone. And then I need to probably get some braces to put here to hold these pieces in place for me. I put some long screws in the side here, but I want something to help support it over here, so I had to put some braces on there. And I taped off the front and covered it up with some bags and stuff because I'm going to try to paint this up here, and I don't want to get paint on the inside of it. Alright, so I'll paint it up, and then I'll show you guys how it looks and what's next. Alright everyone, so for our next step here, we got to get these rails in that are going to hold up our lighting. So I made some markings here. I've got 2 holes here where I'm going to screw into those rails. And then here, I accidentally marked one there. This is going to be our max height here, where the top of any logs that I might have in here for him to climb on will be. And then here, where this S is, that's going to be our max substrate level. So we're going to have 20 inches of substrate. And then this is where, like, the bottom on the front is where the door is going to be. So this is our substrate level, and then this is where the opening of the enclosure is going to be. So that's going to give us a little bit of space there so our little friend don't jump out. Alright, so we'll keep you guys filled in as we get along. Maybe if you come up with some ideas what might be going in here, you got some guesses, drop those in the comments down there and we'll see who gets it right. Alright guys, so in here we got our rail for our lighting. I decided to just go with the one big rail because I'm going to be able to set the lights on top of that and hang the lamps that I need to hang. We're going to have a mercury vapor bulb on this side. We'll probably have one in the middle, and then a UVB light strip over here. This is going to be his cooler end, so it's not going to have the mercury bulb on this side. We're going to have the two over on this side where it's going to be his hotter end. Alright, so we're going to have a nice temperature gradient in here. It's very important for your reptiles. And then out here, we're going with the gray and black. We have to finish touching up the gray. And then Ashley's over here doing the black. That looks really awesome. So you guys can see there when it's done. It's going to be really nice. It's going to have that beautiful contrast between the black and the gray. And it's going to be really awesome, guys. I've got some boiling water here. I've got some pieces of branches outside that I cut up. They're going to go inside of that big PVC enclosure we've been making for our mystery reptile we're going to get here soon. So I've got these branches here. They're pretty awesome. And I'm just pouring, I hosed them off really good to make sure there was nothing on them. And then I'm just pouring this boiling water on them. Pouring that boiling water on them to help disinfect them, make sure there's nothing nasty on there. No parasites or anything like that. There's different opinions on it. Some people would say it's not necessary, but I've never used trees or stuff from outside before. So I'm going to go ahead and do it. Alright everyone, here we go. Getting closer to the finish. So what we got here, we put some doors on. We're going to get some more locks to help secure it because it's a little bit flexible. So we want to make sure that the animal's not able to push out. But we got some doors here. Look at that, swings down. Very nice. Inside of here we've got some wood. We cleaned this off. You saw that earlier with the boiling water. I washed it off with the hose. I scrubbed it down pretty good. It's a little bit shiny there because of that. We used some silicone to keep it in place there. You can see down there at the bottom some silicone. We used some silicone to help kind of glue it together into place so that our little guy, when we put him in here, he doesn't get crushed or anything when he's digging around or trying to climb. So we make sure these don't fall. So the next step's putting in substrate. We'll show you guys that, and we'll probably wrap up this video at that point. And then soon after, you guys will get to know what the mystery animal is. Alright everyone, final update here before we put our guy in. We got it all set up. We got a water bowl right there on top of this rock. Got a log he can go through. Some cork bark he can lay under. Branches to climb on. And there's his hide back there. We've got some mercury vapor bulbs up here. We got the UVB bulb over there. We made a light hole in the back for the wires to go through. So that's it. Last update here before I get them put in here. Let us know in the comments if you have any guesses as to what this might be for. And you'll be finding out soon.